Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MatchFit Entertainment's official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 Lightweight Cup. We are slowly sneaking our way through the season here. Round 5 at Nurburgring tonight. I am Davo, and as always, Jamie, right by my side. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, good evening, Davo. Evening, viewers. Good to be back once again. Thursday night, mate. Good part of the week. There's only one more working day to go, and always up for some good racing here
Of course.
with the lightweight cup. I mean, what's not better than a race car if someone goes and extracts an extra 40 kilos off the thing.
Well,
So
that's right.
here, Nürburgring tonight. Cool track around about that 5k, 5.1k. So this will be epic in the KTM. This is a GD2 car. It is fast. It is fast. It sounds great. Format for tonight is good. It is pretty much standard. They'll go out for a one lap dash qualifying scenario as we speak. I think they're about to roll out, so they've got about 6 minutes this field. Shorter field tonight. It's only 9 cars out there. However, I just said to my old mate Steve, there's a lot of real estate out there for race cars, mate. There should be no excuses for whoever now to go out there and have a great time. So,
Oh, for sure, for
yeah,
sure. And look, with 9 cars in the field, I mean, what better place to bring them to than Nürburgring? This place always seems to deliver some awesome racing. And in the
you're right.
KTM's, J-Man, like you said, already a light car as it is. You know, rip out just about every kg that you can out of it. And this should be awesome, mate.
Yeah, so we'll back that up with a 20-minute sprint race, CPS. Obviously, in all these guys' races, limited tyres. As I just see, who is that? Who was that? I was just trying to work out who was that dispatching of all the cones.
Oh,
Already,
immediately.
okay, it was Phil Rando. He's just like, no, they don't got to be there. Let's just get rid of those. Anyway, so we'll do a 20, we'll take a break, we'll go Q2, another one lap dash scenario, and then we'll set up for the feature, which will be a 40-minute race. So plenty on offer here for the drivers tonight to go out there and make their stake. We are at effectively, we are round 5 already,
Yeah, round
I
5
believe.
already.
So,
Yeah, J-Man. And yeah, so back into the GT2, is it, cars
yep, it's a
in the
GD2.
KTM?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So we can look. That's a great thing about the lightweight cup. They're just having a crack at like all of the class cars. All the car classes in I said I course ACC. So this is the first of 2 KTM races on the calendar. J-Man, the racing's been awesome so far.
Oh,
So,
mate, if we recap the previous week, the Lexus at Bathurst, that was
ah,
fantastic. I mean,
wow.
that one couldn't have been any better scripted. I mean, unfortunately, Nev Shields raced 2 in the feature, and he had heat coming from Maverick, and also Steve Melling chasing his old mate
Yep,
Farmer
yep.
down at the back end of that. That was super exciting stuff. I think this one makes stuff really makes for some pretty cool entertainment. And look, the guys will have their work cut out tonight. Phil Antoon, he generally has a handle on most stuff, and he was perilously close. I didn't quite look right at the back end of that practice session, but it did look like he was going to go sub 55s. I think he was looking to get into the 54s. So we'll see what
Wow.
that means as
Yep.
far as a one lap scenario. Obviously these guys have got 1 lap to do this. A track cut will relegate them to the bottom of, like I said, a relatively short field. However, in the same class and car of, with the equipment they're using, it does make it a little harder to get through the field.
For sure, for sure.
So just trying to see out there. The 812 car, Phil Antoon, he's out there as well. It's pretty much everyone with only 2.5 minutes left to go.
I thought, who was leading that field there? J-Man, I'm not sure. I thought it was Aaron Enright, but it may not be, actually. But camera's on Enright at the moment. So Aaron Enright, Shields, in the
Yeah, I
field
see.
again tonight. Lee Perkins, Kenny Simpson, Rando, Melling, and Toon, Dale, and Grimmer. J-Man. Rounding up the line.
Okay, so I do see 713 Steve Melling. He started the lap also, I believe. Antoon also.
Oh, so it was Rando first out, J-Man first.
Yep.
Indicative
56
time.
with a 5.
Yep, and right, just pipping him there as well, but only just.
Okay, so get a read on that. Kenny Simpson goes
Kenny
to the top on a
Simpson,
6-1.
nice work from
Good work,
Simpson.
Simo. So what does that mean? I think the 33 car, which is Ash Dial, will probably be the next car across the line, and he'll be followed closely by Nev Shields in the 770 car.
Oh, so Shields, right,
Oh,
Dial,
Ash
bring it
Dial
into the
must have got,
pits.
yeah, he must have got a track cut, so
He's
bailed
just going
out
to
on
pack
that
it.
one.
I think it's Shieldsy next, then J-Man rounding the final corner. And across the start finish line.
Goes to the top, 5,
Nice.
5, 7.
Pips there.
So we've got the 812 car, and then we will have the 42 car of Uncle Joe to round out this qualifying session with 50 seconds to go. Antoon, 55.5. Okay, so Shieldsy did post up a pretty good time with a 5.7.
Solid, J-Man. Solid, definitely. Grimmer rounding the final corner in the number 42 car.
And he goes up to P6, beats.
Well,
Okay, hang on, mate.
Dial.
We've still got Perkins and Melling. They sort of just snuck under the radar there for me.
There you go, Perko. Just very loose out of that little flip flop there before the final corner and sideways as he tips it in. Bit of pinching the rears there a little.
Melling goes P6.
Holds good momentum, and Perko. Oh, here we go. Hits fifth with a 56.447.
Yep. So that was Perko just dispatching Melling and Rando at the back end of that session to go P5. So not sure, but I've got a feeling that Perko is your series leader at the moment. I will actually just touch base on that.
Yes.
Sure artwork was maybe updated, Davo, or not?
I don't think the artwork's updated, so we'll let you just see if you can sneak in there and just check out where we are at the moment.
I'll give you an update right now. I'll just bring it up, and look, we've got just around 2 minutes for these guys to go to grid, so it'll give us a little bit of time to just catch our thoughts and see what that looks like. Okay, on corrected order, Nev Shields 468 points over Lee Perkins 466, so 2 points separates the two big hitters up the top at the moment. And then you've got Antoon starting to put together a program. If you look at, if we look at his numbers since he missed Alton Park, since then he's gone 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. So a lot of trophies coming at 420 points. So a little bit of work to do tonight for him to get in touch with the top two, but he is sitting provisionally third. Then we drop back to Steve Melling, 382 points. He's had some good results, a couple of podiums. One at Spa, and then obviously one in race one at Mount Panorama with a good result. Wally Baker 310, Simo 298, Jordan Moss 283, Enright 259, Shane Fodado 249. A couple of absentees there tonight, and then Phil Rando rounds out the 10 at 213 points. So that is the top 10. But look, some numbers going to shift there with absentees, and even to the likes of Ash Dial. Who's sitting down at 14th on 126 points with the absence of Turner and Wilton. That could be good for Ash tonight. So
absolutely
good stuff. Good stuff there. Also, someone likely to make bank by way of getting out there, banking some points consistently will be Uncle Joe tonight. So all the best to the drivers out there and to the viewers. I hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Absolutely, J-Man. Looks like we might have lost one there. Somebody's disconnected there, but with a grid position there, you can just see that gap in the grid there.
Yes, I do see the yeah.
As the boy for the formation lap here, format J-Man tonight.
Oh, it's Lee Perkins by the look of it.
Oh.
One of the guys sitting for P2 in the championship. Hopefully he can get back in and maybe do a pit lane start and at least make something of it. Lee is in comm, so hopefully he can get that sorted. Watch that space. Keep you updated with what that looks like.
Well, he will be scrambling.
So typically I didn't catch the start there. Did Mav give us a couple of zeros or any licorice straps off the start before we got this thing going?
I'm not sure they're right. They're not really the type of car for it, are they? I don't think they have the punch. But we will closely watch that leaderboard there and just see if we can get Lee Perkins back in the server. Obviously, with him contesting the championship at the moment, so like I said, he'll be scrambling to get that car back on the grid before these guys go green. J-Man.
Yep.
It was Shields, wasn't it, that he was
battling with, yeah, for sure. And then obviously Antunen out of third. So Perko back. It's going to be a pit lane start. So they'll hold him effectively till all the cars clear down through turn one.
Is it T1? It is T1, isn't it? So
yeah, it is. It is. They'll effectively probably come past him, and then he'll get a green. So look, he'll look to see if he can make his way up the field, and I think, you know, on a night like that with a 20, if he could get back up, maybe, I don't know, if he could dispatch Ashdale and Uncle Joe. I would say Steve-O's super consistent. It's going to be a hard margin to make back in 20 minutes.
I think so. Obviously, short format for race one. Yeah, probably that would have ideally, if that was going to happen, would have been better in the second race. But I mean, either way, it's not ideal anyway. So it's just tough gig there for Perko. G'day, John. Thanks for joining us and hitting us up in the chat box, my friend. Yes,
some call him Lee, some call him Merlin the Magician. What can he do? Now, what is Antunen up to?
I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get cameras on him. These boys are about to go green here around the final corner. So, playing silly buggers as always. Phil Antunen, class clown. But here we go.
Well.
Jay,
he does it better than
well, he does. I must admit. Round 5 here in the Lightweight Cup, 2025 Asrnz Lightweight Cup. And we are green. And look, Shields, like you mentioned earlier, a solid time in behind Antunen. So holding him on the start. Oh, a little bit of contact from who was that? Enright there just trying to pull that stop. Oh, and that's still going on.
It's still going on. Shieldsy and Enright. I'll tell you what, Rando has just grabbed Enright in the left rear quarter and rotated him. It's unfortunate.
Well, I was going to say, the three behind were actually being just as aggressive as these guys here, but here we go, and there it is. Just unfortunate, wrong place, wrong time there.
Tell you what, that works for Perkins, because that's a spot that I think, based on the fact that, you know, you had to start from pit lane, that would have been a hard one to get. It's straight away.
So a gift, J-Man, there for Perko.
It's an absolute gift, yeah. So, and I questioned the turn one. Rando was very, very close to Ken Simpson. So maybe just needs a nerve settler, maybe a bit of a scotch before one of these things, just
calm the nerves a little bit. So that puts Antunen, Shields and Melly in the top 3.
Oh, Shields is all over Antunen on the opening lap, mate. He does look racy here.
He does, and Melling in touch. Lap 1, ladies and gentlemen. In behind that, Grimmer, Simpson and Rando are very close. We will actually just sneak back and check that out. As yeah, these guys just bunched up there a little bit behind Grimmer, and we'll be looking for the
pulls out the
pass.
draft.
He got it. Oh, Simpson, ever the gentleman, just doesn't force the issue. Brando's got to be patient here. Again, removes a cone or two on the apex there.
Yeah,
But look at Perko in touch already. And with this lot, actually, Perko in the pits. So.
Okay. What happened there? I didn't see a drive-through or anything. Oh, sorry. No. Compulsory pit stop.
Yep, he's getting it out of the road. So he literally just caught up on the back of the field.
Ash Dylan as well.
And then, yeah, just puts it away. Actually, well, he still had Enright behind him, but yeah, just caught up on the back of that Grimmer Rando Simpson battle, and yeah, just thought, okay, I'll get out of this, get this done right now. And
like the battle at the top. Nev Shields is here to play.
Yeah, so
Steve Melling's had a great start too, from effectively, I think in the end, after Merlin put him down to P7, and he's up to P3.
Yeah, so gifted a couple of spots there, but look, Melling staying in touch with, although Antoon leading the race, Shields very much in touch with Antoon at the moment. So lap 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Simo Rando through on Grimmer. Enright starting to line him up now too, so plenty of action for Uncle Joe in the opening laps. So this lap here, Antoon just making a little bit of margin now. 32 seconds stationary and a 101 for Lee Perkins, so he ticks that box nicely early.
Yeah, gets it done.
Yeah. And Dial still in the pits, been in there nearly a minute and a half, so that might be something terminal.
That's interesting. Shields, Melling really hanging on to the back of Shields here, J-Man, showing some awesome form in the KTM.
Yeah, now what does that look like? I think Steve-O was a little bit further down in the title hunt. So I'll just have a look at that. Steve Melling P4. 382 points, plays Nev Shields 468. So, bit of work to do, but he's in the fight, and more importantly, he's ahead of P2, which is Lee Perkins at this point. So,
yeah,
so far, so good.
Absolutely. Rando, sort of kind of in recovery mode, actually, after interesting start, and past Grimmer as is Simpson, so now he's sort of got Simpson in his sights, but I think Simo in this thing has probably got Rando's measure, J-Man.
Yep. Yeah, so for me now, I'll probably start focusing a little bit on Lee Perkins' lap times. Obviously a 4:02.5, that's by way of, I guess, that opening lap, and then coming in for a pit stop, so we're going to start seeing what the car pace of this I don't know, Pink Panther, I'm not sure.
Yes, it's the 858 Pink Panther car.
Yep, so...
Yeah, just watch that space. And I sort of can't take my eyes off Steve Melling and Shieldsy at the moment.
Yeah, there's a bit of an arm wrestle going on there, because he certainly made good gains on the opening 2 laps. And has now got him in the crosshairs, and Antoon's pulled that 2 seconds, so... I guess Shieldsy can go to work on his own race lines and see what he can make of this thing. And Melling's so good through that back chicane up into the final turn.
Very smooth, J-Man, and pulls a car length or 2 immediately.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, John. I think that battle will go the distance. 2 very consistent drivers. 2 drivers in the last 2 weeks that we've seen go the distance in their race trim as well. They play the consistent long game, so this one is going to shape up to be a good podium battle.
And we see that translate also, obviously, into the feature at the end of the night as well.
Yep.
So longer race, a lot more to think about.
Enright's doing a good job clawing his way back into this too as well. So nice to see him get back in touch.
So remembering
with,
Enright was turned, wasn't he?
He was with the next car up the road. So Rando. So
yeah.
in all due respect, I think if Enright gets there, it'd be nice and gentlemanly if Rando just pulled over and said, "Mate, that's yours." But from up this perspective, I'd love to see him just take it, just right face.
So yeah, definitely watch that space. Perko, you mentioned, J-Man.
55,
Lap times was
7,
there. It
2.
is.
Yeah, so he's the second fastest car out there. Last that round, Mav went a 55.66. Perko with a 55.77.
Wow,
so he is the next quickest car, and this will be good for him. He's just got to, he's playing a reverse strategy now based on the unfortunate scenario of obviously a disconnect between quali and race. Opted for an early pit stop and a lot of fresh air. He is unobstructed, and I suspect he won't see anybody until the business end of this race. When it comes down to the final 3 minutes, we'll see him where he falls out. So I expect him to be somewhere at this point. I'm going to say around P5. P5 would be a great result out of what started out to be a bit of a mare.
Yeah, absolutely. I tend to agree. I think he would sort of get halfway through the field at least. And remembering that 4-minute mark, like you said, like when all the pit stops equalise and everything, and it sort of gets down to just right down that business end. That is only 6 minutes away, or 7 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen. These very quick short fire race here for the first heat. So there's no time to muck around, settle in. It's full blast right from the get-go. So Melling just keeping that gap, J-Man. It's twos and fro's a little, maybe a tenth or two.
Yeah.
But Melling really staying in touch there with Shields. Nice work.
Yep. Numbers wise, as we speak, Perko looking to come out pretty much level with Rando. If Rando was to stop now and make a 32-second stationary 101, Perko would pretty much come out battling Rando. However, it's not uncommon to see some of these guys go 33, 34, 35 seconds on the jacks, and what that does for somebody like Lee Perkins on the short format sprint race and race 1 could be very, very good. That could leapfrog him even up to 4th. Kenny Simpson, if Kenny Simpson's pit crew don't do the job properly, then he could even see a
same as, yeah, definitely.
Yep. So that is the numbers, and the numbers are getting better because he's just run a 56.2 versus his competition. Enright was a 2-minute, 56.7 for Enright, 56.9 for Rando. So look at Steve Melling here. Really putting the heat on. That's that back sector.
Wheels in the air through the chicane there, right up to the cones there, using everything available to him.
What's the lap time? Shieldsy 56.7. Melling 56.4.
Yeah, that was a good lap for Melling.
Ashdale coming back out. Again after a 2-minute stop.
2 minutes, okay.
Halfway through the race too, Davo. Melling now starting to apply the pressure to Shieldsy. This is what we wanted to see. We want to see these guys go toe-to-toe. This is the series leader and the guy racing out of 4th in the series going at it. Oh, and he looks super comfy at the moment.
Yeah, the car's coming to him, mate, at the back end of this race here. This stint, because he's got a pit still. Remember, both of these guys.
I think if he's got to him now, rather than go to battle with him, just
get in. Just get in. Yeah.
What's the call, John Carter? Would you undercut him now, or would you stay for the battle?
I mean, it'd be pretty enjoyable to stay because it's a good fight there.
It'd be fun. Yeah. It'd be fun, especially when your car's strong. You and your car are working well. It'd be nice to stay there and just put the heat on him and try and maybe make him make a mistake and then come into the pits before him anyway. But look, here we go once again. We come to this back sector. It's from out of this corner now where we come now. This is where Melling looks strong. Comes down the hill, and he just has so much confidence coming through this final chicane.
This final chicane, impressive stuff. Actually, get out of the rear wing of Shields' car. Just watch here.
Yeah, I agree, John. I think the pit would be the call, but he's sticking with it.
Hold another lap and made again there, but he had dropped out back through that last lap. So it's a to and fro out to, what have I got on my data? Half a second between the two. It was definitely probably half that again at the end of the last lap. So work in progress.
Perco's looking like a probable P4 at this point of time, mate, based on the numbers. They are looking very, very good for him at the moment. Every lap is in the favour of him. 56-0 last lap round versus somebody like Kenny, who is, I think, battling, and Rando 56-9, 56-7, 56-9 for Enright.
And Kenny...
He's doing them by nearly a second a lap.
Yeah, and Kenny quick tonight. Like, he's dispatched Rando.
Yep.
So, like I said earlier in the broadcast, I think Kenny in these cars has definitely got Rando's measure. Nurburgring, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's got a little bit of everything, hasn't it? This track, it's friggin' awesome. It was great to drive and very cool to watch. Look, we only got 9 guys in here. There's so much going on.
Yep. Melling close again now, back to that 4/10 of a second coming up the hill.
And this is at the end. This is his this last sector, and again, just a little bit snaggy off that inside ripple strip. Maybe a little bit unsighted on his turn in there, being so close to Shields. And I just wonder if that was the mistake last lap as well. It's just one corner, but it's enough, isn't it?
Yeah, it is just one corner.
Yeah. But again, off on 2 wheels through the chicane. So much confidence, like you said, J-Man. He's
so close to the guardrail that time with Steve Melling.
Yeah, mate, I know. We've both been into that thing. That don't move.
More times than I like to recollect.
It's a race-ending collision, that one. So, yeah, nice work. And what, Rando in the pit. Rando in the pits, of course.
Yep. So this is what I was talking about. You look for Lee Perkins here to see what he can do, and then obviously the timer. Once the timer runs, we know on a good night 32 seconds is a stationary one, and that hasn't even started. He's already 24 seconds down, 25 seconds down the lane. Now he's on the jacks. The counter starts. So about a half a minute from here, and we can already see Perco's coming down
Grimmer
the back part of the track.
Yeah, Grimmer passed Rando there in the process.
Yep.
Perco, where is he? Just flip-flopping through that back chicane and into the final corner. Mate, Perco,
this will be comfortable, mate. This will be a pretty comfortable pass.
Oh, absolutely. It looks so neat in that last corner there, Perco, but every time we get cameras on him.
35 seconds on the jacks, and that's what I was talking about. You make those tiny little errors on the jacks. The car's not square, or you're a little bit crooked into the block, or maybe a little bit slow. That's all it takes,
isn't it? Yeah.
And that's all it takes. And so there you go, 32 plays 35. It's the net gain for Lee Perkins. That's the first scalp. We know that he's going to grab Uncle Joe by way of his position when he came in. Aaron Enright, based on the numbers, he's going to grab Aaron.
Well, he should. I would think so. And it's
Simo as well. It's Steve Melling close again.
It is Simo. It is Simo. That's where we think he's going to land. It's just either one side or the other is Simo, isn't it? So, Melling very close actually there. J-Man down into the 4/10 once again at the end of this lap.
Oh, sorry, that's Antoon. Sorry,
Antoon in the lane. Yep.
And so what this means for Lee Perkins, somebody like Steve Melling, if Melling can grab Shieldsy and put Shieldsy back a position closer to him, even
it's just for the points. That's right.
Yeah, mathematically he may not be able to get him this race on track. It just puts him that much closer. And like John mentioned, the feature's got a lot more points on offer.
Absolutely.
I know, I like that line from Steve Melling there. A little bit of robbing Peter to pay Paul, and look at the net gain he got out of that. He was slow through the left to be fast out of the right. He knows there's a straight up that he's going to dive to the inside. Have a look. Question there.
How close was that?
Coming down the hill. Absolutely.
Simpson in the lane as well, J-Man. So here we go. We're going to see this Simpson-Perkins thing shake out. Yep. Antoon's in, Grimmer's in. So this is where we'll know now where Perkins is going to land.
And Antoon goes a 35 stationary to go 106. What does that mean when these boys stop and maybe bank out a couple of 32s?
Perk miles past Simo.
Yeah. So that theoretically should shake out to a P4. These boys are still going to stop. Nev Shields really sideways off track, and that's going to give Steve-O the opportunity to sweep round the outside. Just clears the nose and gets the job done. You watch how quickly Steve Allen comes to pit lane now.
I'm just going to get the replay on this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, different camera. That's better. But like in that part of the track, there was no way he was going to recover from that with Melling so quick in the back sector. So here we go. We're watching him right now.
Oh, Shieldsy makes up a heap of time.
Mate,
heaps of time down to the 50.
Car lengths. Like that, what he'd lost back there, he literally just pulled back there. Melling with a very conservative entry, J-Man.
Yep.
Might pay the price for that.
In the lane now too.
Oh, what's this stop? I tell you, what's this? These guys. Oh, can we get them both on camera at once? Here we go. So, yeah, interesting stuff. Perko up into 5th already. Could quite possibly challenge.
He's going to go 4. He's going to go P4 for sure.
So is that Enright in as well? That's Enright in.
Enright, Shields and Melling all in the lane. The counters are going.
Here we go.
23 seconds. I'm going to watch that.
We are. I cannot get the cameras off this pit lane at the moment. We've got to watch what these two guys drop. Currently first and second positions. Oh, he's gone.
And Shieldsy are 32.
Sitting there.
Enright.
Oh.
Enright. Oh, sorry. Shieldsy goes 35.
Shieldsy was on way longer. And here comes Perko down into T1 here. Shields has to come. Oh, no. Shields saw him coming.
Enright went 32 as well, so he had a good stop. So Shieldsy, when he needed to do that 32, he couldn't get it done. Now he has got the pressure of the fast man. Lee Perkins banked a 55.9 last lap round. Best lap of the race is a 55.7. He's already thrown the gauntlet down. He's going to fake to the outside, back to the inside. Mate, Nev, look in those mirrors. See if he can
mate, well, this is it, because they've only got one lap after this. And it's all over Red Rover.
Perko. Down into the right hand of there. Might make the difference there.
Out in the marbles a little there, wasn't it? Rando back in touch with Enright. No surprise there. After those two boys coming off in lap 1. So Perko.
What from Simo though, Davo? P5.
P5. Melling at the stop. This is it. Melling right there, ladies and gentlemen. Background, we were just watching Nev Shield. That is Lee Perkins from the freaking pit lane, J-Man. Challenging for third.
Mate.
Yeah, this. It's crazy.
This is it. It's done. Perko's only got.
I thought they had one more.
Nah, this is it. Clock's run 0. Antoon is coming around the final corner. He's going to take this one by around about 3.6 seconds over Steve Melling.
So, exceptional work from Melling. Really just nailed that pit stop, J-Man. And we know how important they are. Nev Shields, obviously, in that fight all the way to the end, till the pit stop. But Perko, what in such a short race here as well. Simpson, like you mentioned.
Beautiful race.
Enright and Rando getting just a little bit tangled up in the first race, which was unfortunate. Joe Grimmer actually rolling through in 8th position over Dial.
Yeah. Righto. I'm just going to quickly just do something a little bit impromptu here, mate.
Let's just do it, J-Man.
Yeah, I'm going to grab Steve Melling down here for a quick chat because P7 on the grid goes P2 and earned it. Steve, have you got us on comms?
Yeah, got you on comms, guys. Thanks.
Mate, what a race. What a race!
Yeah, it was good, man. I had a good carrot in front of me, so
Yep.
was dragging me along. I wanted to be part of it. Yeah, and then it's like when someone's in your mirror, so he probably started breaking or tightening up a little bit into apexes, which made his exits worse. But yeah, all the usual stuff. But that was, unfortunate for him. A little bit wide, and he was going to pit that lap too, so he had to pit behind me. I must have done a clean lap in the pits, and he might have
32.101 plays a 35.
5. Yep.
106, mate. So
okay,
you
he
duped
got
him in
pushed
the
forward or
bits.
backwards. Okay,
Yep.
yes. Well, that was great. I want to shout out Perko because he dropped connection at start. Started at the pit lane, came through the fucking, looked like he was battling Ned. So,
He was.
He had a couple of good goes at making a pass for a podium. So fantastic race,
stunning.
mate.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Nice
well
work.
done, mate.
Well
Go well
done,
in the
Steve.
next one, and
cheers,
entertainment plus, buddy. Well done.
Thank you.
Actually, that gives me a quick thing. How much time we got there,
Oh,
Dave?
just do it.
It's
up to them.
We'll grab Lee Perkins. He didn't make the podium, but he drove from the pit lane up to P4, nearly a podium, Merlin, aka Lee Perkins. You got us on comms.
Push to talk.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I finished in the top 10, so I was pleased with that.
Yeah, no, top 10's always a good result, mate. But hey, look, mate, fantastic result. I think your strategy on the fly was beautiful, mate, and well done. This time, just don't disconnect between quali and the race, and I reckon, mate, you're a shoo-in for a podium.
Yeah, look, game crashes aren't the best, especially before it starts, but that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was beautiful to watch, Lee. We thought we'd just give you a quick congratulations, and look, clearly been a bit more ACC time this week than AC Rally, so well done.
Thanks, guys, appreciate it.
Lee Perkins, everyone. As the guys get set for the feature race, J-Man, 40 minutes.
Yep, 40-minute feature coming up, and I better just say something. Well done, Mav. I just want you to feel left out, mate. So well done.
G'day, mate. He's probably running away to grab a fresh.
That's right back. I don't actually want to talk to him. I just want to congratulate him and just say he didn't feel bad for winning.
For winning. Yeah. Oh, geez, tough to be sub. Okay, J-Man. Where are we at? What's the timer running down here? We've got a few minutes.
We've got about 4 minutes left, mate. So if you wanted to take a quick stop, which I do, and I should back shortly.
Okay. Don't go away, anyone. Hit the like button, grab a fresh beer, and we'll be back in a moment. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You've joined us again after a short intermission here at MatchFit Entertainment for the official coverage of the Asrnz 2025 Lightweight Cup. Just wrapped up what was race 1 in round 5 here at Nurburgring in the GT2 KTMs. And as the boys roll out now for qualifying for the feature race, Davo's back here. I suspect J-Man's back in the seat. J-Man, you back?
Yeah, just dissecting the goodness from race 1, Davo and viewers. So, Aaron Enright, first car out for Q2. Once again, it is a one-and-done situation. So, got to hit all the marks right on that flying lap. He's currently on his outlap. But, yeah, just on reflection, Phil Antoon, another masterclass there over an epic battle between Steve Melling and Nev Shields. So, Steve Melling grabs the second. Nev Shields grabbed the third. But as per the post-race driver interviews, Lee Perkins from pit lane to go P4 and perilously close to a podium.
Stand out for sure, Joe, man.
Yeah, makes for very good watching. So hopefully some more of that. I think the only tiny incident we had in there was obviously Rando and Enright at the start of that one. So if that gets cleaned up, I reckon there'll be a fair few more cars in the mix for this one. And this one's 40-minute feature coming after this 6-minute qualifying session, still with the mandatory CPS. And we just saw how that shook out. You know, the guys with the ability to bank those 32 stationaries, 32-second stationaries versus some guys that went 35. I mean, even Antoon went a 35. He had margin not to threaten his lead too much. But just shows you, if you tighten the field up and then you go and make a pit stop that's less than ideal, well, you can still play yourself back into a bit of a battle at the back end. So I think there'll probably be one of 3 strategies out there for this one. You guys may be taking a very early one to get off of a rubbish set of tyres and run this thing long home, depending on the start of the race. There's the 50-50 split, which we don't see so much of these days, and then guys running their best tyre after this qualifying ride out to about 30-35 minutes.
And the tyres,
and quick stop home.
And as per ASA Rnd-5 J-Man, limited tyre sets for these boys over the weekend as well. Yes?
Yeah, I believe there's only 3 sets, is it, on offer?
Yeah,
got to make 3. Yeah, got to make 3 sets, do 2 qualifyings and effectively 2 races. But with those races having to have a tyre change in both those, there is some recycling going on. But look, they all do it pretty well. They've been doing this for a while. It's not new to a lot of these drivers, so they've got sort of set strategies and scenarios that they work with. And I think based on our race duration, the tyre's up to the task. So
definitely.
It'll just come down to a tenth here, a tenth there. It's not anything dangerous or anything where the car's undrivable. It just becomes, hey, look, the raw pace has come off the car with that tyre.
Yeah.
So
it is marginal, but yeah, when it comes down to the crunch, J-Man, we notice it, and you can visually see it, can't we? We don't even need to look at the data. You can just see when the boys are struggling sometimes. So,
Enright coming through now. This will be a recorded time, so this will be the one he's pushed on. So he's obviously clean on the track cut situation. What can he give? A 57.155. So maybe a little bit of pace come out of the track. We're going to see Rando 57.0. So pace is a little bit down on Q1. So who we got coming through next will be the 770, which will be Nev Shields, one of the podium getters from race 1. What has he got? See if this car drops into the 56s or even the 55s. It does look like the track's lost a little bit of form. 56.6. So Antoon still in the pit lane with 1:10 to go, tells me he's going to start it off the back. Ash Dial hasn't done a lap either, or his Uncle Joe. So 3 cars starting from what I believe will be the back of the field. Perko, he's coming through. Simpson to the top on a 5.8. So track hasn't lost any performance for Kenny Simpson. Goes into the 5.
Melling J-Man across the line as well into second.
He goes a 6.1.
Perko will
Kenny
be the next
Simpson.
car. I think it's Perko. Next. Wow. Mate, I didn't see that one coming. There you go.
No. Simo looks good here tonight. Must like the ring.
And the KTM, J-Man, all very wide for Perko there, playing it.
Yeah, he's a little bit missed the apex on the way in there a bit.
Definitely did. So, don't know how much of a gain he's going to get from that.
Oh, he's just starting his lap, so he left that late, came across with 15 seconds to go. So hopefully the time to overrun, well, hopefully it is set enough to go, I guess 120.
It's the only one on track now.
No, it is not.
It won't make it.
No, it's not gonna grant him a lap. No, this will be over very, very quickly. Flags are out. Session has ended.
It's done. It's done. There it is.
So look, all I can say is he's starting 3 positions better than he did in race 1. Plus, he's not doing a pit lane start. So what does that mean? We're about to find out.
We are about to find out, J-Man. As the guys busily fuss over their cars and just get whatever setups they need to sort it out, and get the cars on the grid. They've got about a minute and a half, so
it's only enough time for some speed wax, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe try and sneak a little bit more weight out of the car somewhere.
Yeah,
but
quick drink and a dart.
Yeah, for 40 kilos lighter than the regular tear weight on these cars. So
I like what I'm seeing here. I like the showdown at the top. I like the Ken Simpson, Steve Belling, Nev Shields battle going on. Rando Enright, they've found each other on the grid again. P4 and 5. Perko and Toon. Well, look, that in itself is going to be very, very good, because Perkins showed that he had good race pace, very similar race pace at times to Phil and Toon. So we'll see what that looks like. And Ash Dial and Joe Grimmer really coming to terms with this thing. Obviously, Ash coming to terms with a new track. So I did hear that I think he was quite familiar with Bathurst, but not too many other tracks. So he's doing a good job out there.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Just finding his way around. Very, very new to ACC and the tracks. So kudos to him out there, giving it a crack as well. And you can only improve from here, mate. Well done.
Yeah, it's funny. I suppose the longer you spend in the game, the more tracks you become familiar with, and we know some of these guys are like just new to sim racing, so don't know. But sometimes I'm totally blown away that these kids don't know these tracks. I'm like, seriously? So
yeah, but mate, we're old.
Well, I was trying to skirt around that whole discussion, but anyway, there you go. Maybe. Kenny Simpson. That's not old. Kenny Simpson on the front row of the grid in first position, J-Man. That is not old news, mate. That is very much news. I don't think I've seen Kenny on the front row of a grid in ACC, maybe. I know I've seen him in R-Factor 2 on the front row quite often. He's a quick bugger in that. So, very
in RF2?
Yeah, in RF2, yeah. Steve Melling joining him. Nev Shield and Rando on the second row, Enright and Perkins on the third row, and Toon and Dial on the fourth, and Grimmer rounding at the 9, J-Man.
Yeah, just reading John's comments there in the chat. So those of you that don't have your chat enabled, shout out to Steve-O for not only having a cracking race, but yeah, he does make the setups for these cars every week. So for those of you that maybe that are thinking about having a steer in the series, it does come up with setup support. Steve-O's been kind enough to jump in and spend some time during the week to engineer these cars into something very raceable, and you can see by the performance tonight he really nailed the setup tonight, certainly in his car, and you'd probably believe that there's quite a few cars out there running whatever he's tuned up.
I'd expect so, J-Man. I would suspect that the guy that's in front of him, Kenny Simpson's probably running
is rocking that setup.
Is rocking that setup as well.
Yeah,
so.
For sure. So, so he is a top bloke, mate. He bleeds Asrnz for sure. He is a key founding member of the place, and does a fantastic job, as does everybody a part of this group. So shout out to them all. And look, we're up for a big one here. I reckon Kenny needs to just muscle up on this one, and hopefully,
head
for
down.
his sake,
Yeah.
Shields goes to work straight away on Melling and gives Kenny an opportunity to go out there and just bank some laps.
Look, and I could just, I'm just looking at the leaderboard there, and I'm just thinking, okay, oh God, I can see the fight at the top. I can see and this is a very small bid pack. There's 9 guys on track, but just that Enright, Perkins, Antoon battle, I can't wait to see as well. So, interesting grid, a little bit shuffled around, obviously, with Perkins and Antoon midway through that field, J-Man and the likes of Kenny Simpson, like we've been just talking about, leading the field around at the moment. So, interesting field. Let's, fingers crossed. Oh, some of these tracks, I tell you, T1 at Nurburgring nearly has the same reputation as freaking Monza, but not quite. But there's a little bit more space out there, at least here.
Antoon's doing the pit lane walk again, so
of course he is. Of course
true to form.
So, I think he's just trying to put off his opponent. He's just going, look
So
over
what's
here,
Kenny,
look over here.
where's Kenny with this race start?
Here we go. I don't know. I don't know. This is race 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2025 Asrnz Lightweight Cup race 2, and Kenny, maybe not quite nailing it. Steve-O definitely got it, and Shieldsy nailed it. Look at this. Oh, Shields
Kenny
just...
good on break.
Shields.
Little touch.
Shields. Oh, damn, I was holding me. Bloody hell.
Oh, Kenny, good job to get down to the apex into turn 2, close the door.
Rando and Enright again, J-Man, find themselves together through T2. Perko's just like, oh, hang on. Is there a party going on here? Let's go. Oh, Shieldsy with a big mistake. Out of 3. Oh, and Perko. Oh, look at the field squeeze right there. Wow. Melling on Kenny. Kenny, we got it.
Oh, Shields out wide. He's going to lose one here. No, maybe just one in right.
Perko just lost the Shields. Oh, man. Great helicam here at Nurburgring. Literally, we had pretty much the whole field there.
Kenny's muscling up here, mate. Kenny is muscling up.
Antoon on Dial as well in the background. Antoon just giving Dial a lesson on deep braking down into the hairpin. So, Simpson fended off, literally
Simpson wide.
fended off Melling. Rando's right there. Rando and Enright should have been there in race 1, J-Man. Shields and Shields is in amongst it. Really unforced error there, back there. Has lost Shields a couple of positions. Here we go. Awkward stuff through this chicane. Down into the final corner. Kenny Simpson leads it across the line.
Leads the lap, leads the opening lap, and he had to defend it a couple of times in the lap also. So.
Oh yeah, it wasn't smooth sailing. Here we go. We've got to get back up in the helicam here. Enright having a look in the Perkins on Shields, Shields on Enright. Whoa.
He was all out of brakes, mate. By the time he got down here,
wasn't he what?
He got to rotate Enright there.
Oh,
there was nothing left, man.
We pick up on me. I think we just missed it. That was crazy. He did look like he was full stab on the brakes. He had nothing.
Mate, he changed his trajectory to go for the clearest path, and it was down the inside. And I tell you what, he did a bloody good job.
Oh, Antoon on Dial still.
Yeah, that still hasn't happened yet. So Antoon's just been patient here.
Yeah, just having a bit of a look here and there, keeping him honest. But there you go. There's the field, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 2. These guys
field it is.
At each other already. Simo has got to be careful up at the top here at the braking area. Ran
made a
wide
little
in.
mistake here last lap round. He needs to just get this mark. Get it tucked in.
Stop looking
Does
at
a
the mirror,
far
Kenny.
better
Oh,
job that
wow.
time.
Very tidy, very tidy. As did Melling and Rando and Enright and Shield as well, because they all, and Perko, the whole field is just nailing it. Oh, actually, dial background there. He's going to be vulnerable to
The
Ant
pace is down. The pace is down as well. Kenny with the fastest lap of the race at a 2:01.2. We were lapping in the 55s, 56s in race 1. These things.
Oh, no! Rando! Big lose. Takes Enright
Shields.
Perkins with him. No!
Shields gets through. Oh, he has a bit of contact with Antoon. Didn't see him coming.
Watch this on the replay, J-Man. So that was Enright into the back of Rando. Big moment. Shields goes round, gets around him. Perkins gets around him. But Antoon and friggin' Rando, Dial, should I say, snuck through as well.
That
So it is
Antoon
on.
deep into one. Shields is going to get him here. Or is he?
Oh,
no!
no!
Antoon,
no! Oh, and everyone clears Antoon there.
Bill, Antoon, Maverick got some work to do now. We'll see the character
Oh,
of the man
look in the
now.
backgrounds, Rando and Perko there, bro. Oh,
side to
Perko.
side.
Perko looking for the outside down here. Oh, he's got it. He's cleared him. Or has he? Yes, he has.
Yeah, got it. And he tipped it down, made the apex as well. Always a little bit tricky there to know whether you're actually, you know, your old mate's going to have a dive down the inside there, but he got the job done and got sights set back to what was a lap ago on Shieldsy again.
Yep. And so in that melee there, with Rando and Enright coming together again in race 2, it is really shuffled the field here again. So we've got Dial up the front, Shields and Perkins all, you know, up a couple of positions there. So really changed it up again.
I questioned the lap times a lap ago. However, once they rolled across the line, Simpson 56.5, Melling 56.5. They have checked out with all that drama behind them. Ash Dial finds himself a P3. This is the newcomer. This is the guy learning the tracks.
Yeah.
Baptism by fire.
Look.
The thick of it.
First 2 laps he had Antoon just peppering the back of his car.
Yep.
And then he all of a sudden finds himself at 30. He's just like, what?
So good battle forming between Nev Shields and Lee Perkins as well. That one will definitely go the distance. And Melling has a big look on Kenny, but backs out of it. Had a big look. Kenny runs deep. Kenny runs out of brakes down there. The ABS talking. Sends him on a little bit of a goose chase down there into one. Tidies it back up, and now he can focus on the back. Maybe learn a couple of lines from Steve Melling. He has been one of the fast guys already tonight. He's proven that. I like the line there. Kenny puts the left-hand tyres right over that curb and just hugs the inside. Definitely made a couple of car lengths back. Perko now has a big look at Shields.
So much going on here. We've got a field of 9 here, ladies and gentlemen, and there is so much going on. Enright back. Rando back. Way back. Grimmer actually tucked in between them. Rando coming through. Enright behind Perkins. And Toon in 7th. Go figure. Yep, Perkins in 5th, chasing down Shieldsy. And Melling. Obviously changing position in the last...
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was the beginning of this lap. I think it was a J-Man. So just Kenny running wide in T1. So plenty happening. Rando past Grimmer in the background there. J-Man, what? Yeah. I've got to get back on Perko and Shieldsy here, because this is going to ramp up, I think. And Perko with the lights on, he's just like, I'm coming for you, mate. So, he was probably unfazed by it all, but here we go.
What's the lap time from Melling here? Because the last one was a 55.937, so he's dropped into the 55s now. Kenny with a 57.6.
55.9 for Melling. Wow, that's fast.
Yeah. And also 56.8 for Shieldsy and a 56.6 for Perko. So they're coming on Kenny. If he's going to bank 57s, he will have company not too far away. They are 5.4 seconds off of him.
Yeah,
And
we're
we're not even 10 minutes into this one.
No, that's right. There's plenty of racing to do yet. Looking over the rear wing of Nev Shield's car, we can see Perko. Perko using a lot of road here and some J-Man, and you know that the car looks upset. It just looks like it's really upset as he does it. I think it's the slightest mistake, and that car will lose some ground. But what I was going to say, look in the background. Back a shot there. That is Enright, and the longer these guys fight over this position here, the closer.
He's just going to claw his way back into it, isn't he?
You know it. So
yeah, I'm fascinated by the willingness that these KTMs ride the curbs around here. You watch them multiple times. Pretty much every driver I look at has got no problem at all running right up over the curbs, and the cars don't look unsettled by it. They actually look like they're a little bit more comfortable to take that inside line, tuck a wheel over the
over the
edge of the curb.
Right over the edge of it.
Yeah,
the inside edge of it. So yeah, it's super aggressive lines, but they seem to just soak it up. Amazing stuff. And spectacular. So that's what we want to hear. Let's just get out of what is, I suppose, the passenger seat of Lee Perkins' car here, and watch him go to work here on Nev Shields for the next lap.
Yep. Melling just lowers that lap time down another half a tenth to a 55.9 as we do watch.
Very nice.
These two go at it.
Shields just cool as, not phased by Perkins being so close. It's almost like if Shields is going to make a mistake, he'll just do it because he's just going to make a mistake. He doesn't seem to be phased with what's going on behind him.
No.
It'll just be an unforced error. So
does he show the nose down here?
How close is this? And this corner, there's so much grip into that left. Not so much here, and very much longer corner here out of the right. Oh, and see the slide on Shields' car there.
Yeah, but he got out of there
He had it, and Perko just had nothing for it. Shields easily gained 2 or 3 car lengths there. What a battle going on here, J-Man.
Yeah, well, they've upped the pace too because they've just pulled that margin on Enright a little bit as well. So, albeit we were talking about them battling.
And then losing back to Enright.
Yeah. No, he might actually, Enright might, he has. He's lost 3.5, 4 tenths, has Enright.
So he's gone backwards from these guys.
Yep.
So these guys, even so close. Oh, mate, it's
entry oversteer.
3 tenths, entry oversteer. Yeah, I was going to say that. I was trying to say that earlier.
Yep.
Every time we get cameras on him, the car, it looks like it's pinching the rears nearly every time. It's got so much turn in.
Yep.
And the car's got a lot of attitude. Visually, you can just see it.
Super close to the Armco there.
It's close racing. Perkins on Shields just cool as. Not phased by Perkins.
Why
attack.
Is that margin? Okay, I was just wondering. Oh, Kenny Simpson cooks it under, breaks down into turn 1. I saw the margin close up between him and Steve Melling. It was by way of he just absolutely.
Okay, we're just picking it up on the replay here, J-Man. I think let's have a look, and he does exactly the same thing he did when. Oh, but he's got a little bit deeper actually and out into the sand.
Yep. And so what that does is that shrinks the margin down by another 1.5 to 2 seconds from those boys behind. So 3.3, 3.4 is the margin now. It was up around that 5.
Looks like we've lost Dial there in the process. Just in that last few seconds there, J-Man, he's disappeared off the grid. This fight with Shields and Perko.
It's a worthy battle.
Epic stuff. Both slightly different lines here, and you can see it clearly when we look over the rear wing of Shields' car, J-Man. It becomes even more obvious.
Yep.
But if it's not oversteer entry from Perkins. It is it's understeer entry. Like if he does not get that thing to turn and rotate like he does, like we're seeing him do, the thing understeers. So you know, it's sort of it makes me feel like it's got like lots of weird bias. Oh,
what a gather! He gathered that up. That was almost full block there on the way in.
Man, that's a great grab.
But he didn't even lose that much. Like, he literally didn't even lose that much. That's some car control. That's all the hours that he spends in AC Rally, I reckon, and the other like. 27 minutes for Mav for the win. How is he tracking? Enright's in the lane. Mav is around about 6.5 seconds off of this battle. Enright, okay. What does he make? Keep my eye on that. He's come into the lane. He isn't on the jacks yet. But opting for not quite the halfway mark. Wasn't obviously that happy with that set of tyres. You're starting to lose a little bit of ground.
So Steve Melling leads the race here. Race 2, round 5 in the Asrnz's 2025 Lightweight Cup. Round 5 here at Nurburgring. Short field of cars, but man, these guys are putting on a show. Steve Melling leading the race. Kenny Simpson in second.
Yeah. I thought your ears would prick up, Stewie. AC Rally.
Never Shields.
Been a hot topic of late. Stop go.
Hasn't it, what?
30 seconds for Aaron Enright. So that is unfortunate. It was a
really?
35-second stop, and he unfortunately butchered the entry. Ah, dear. It's it just makes for a long night.
That hurts.
Yep. And I think you're going to see he's going to park it. There's no way back from that. He's going to call it maybe a bit of an early night, goes back to the pit lane and says, nah, you know what? Wasn't my night.
Tough gig. Pit stop.
Tough gig, all right.
Pit stops. Testing the guys once again. No surprise. As we get out of the front of Lee Perkins' car. On Shields. Shields with a bit of a gap now, Jamie.
Yeah, I reckon Shields has got his measure at the moment. He's just sort of settled in and gone to work, and then that gap to Simpson stabilised. To talk to you about what he lost under brakes down at turn 1 a couple of laps ago, and he's just stabilised at 3.8 seconds, maybe. 2.8 to 3.4, depending on where they are on the track. So it's kind of stabilised a little bit. So barring any more catastrophes, it looks good. Now look at that there. So Nev Shields just
got his work at it.
Yeah, just lost a little bit there. And when we come down here, they're both pretty equal down through this part of the track. But if there's one corner that I could say that Nev's probably not as comfortable as his counterpart there in Lee Perkins, is when we come up to the top of the hill. So we come up through the chicane, and then they break for the left-hander at the top. I just noticed a couple of times that's where he ran wide, and Steve passed him in race 1. He just looks a little tentative there, so maybe the car setup not really compliant when he gets to the top there, because there's been a few times where he's just looked a little unsettled up there. So we'll watch him as they come through this time. He's just made a little bit of margin coming up the hill. And this is the spot here. And he blows the apex again.
He does it again. It just looks like he's trying to run in too hot. He sort of makes the apex, but he's still carrying too much speed.
Yep. And
just washes wide there a little bit. Oh, crazy. Obviously, no doubt, with a close eye on his mirrors at the moment too, J-Man, with Lee Perkins breathing down his neck. And
Perko chucks it in there again. Mate, I just hope for the next 22 and a half minutes that it sticks doing that, because I tell you what, that has got to be testing the rear tyre temperatures.
Oh, man. And the nerves, I tell you.
Yeah. But it looks like he's ready to catch it every time now. And look, they have got a visual on Kenny Simpson now. Like, down into 1, they really do get a good view of him at 3.3 seconds.
Just get a quick replay here. Shields through 1. Yeah, they have, and you can see Kenny Simpson there, but just watch Shields here. I think, pinches the rears badly, tries to almost cover his line. Doesn't look like too much loss, but definitely don't want to make too many of those errors, obviously, with Perko breathing down your neck. Kenny Simpson will be very conscious of those boys starting to range up behind him. He really needs to focus here, J-Man, and just keep his eyes forward and just hit his marks.
Yeah. What a beautiful job Steve Melling's doing at the moment out front. Just absolutely hitting the numbers. Last lap round was a 56.2. Best lap of a 55.9. The only guy to go better was Antoon with a 55.88. So Melling has got the bit between his teeth of this one. And it, to be honest, has looked comfortable all night.
Oh, absolutely. Whether he was in second or third position, or, you know, like even second as we... in the first couple of laps in the feature race here, race 2, J-Man, and now past Simpson, it literally just settles into this groove, and you can see it in Simpson's, should I say, Melling's driving. He doesn't have to push. He knows he's got the gap. He's a numbers guy too, so he's constantly watching the data that he's got in front of him, and he'll be monitoring that gap, and he knows he's comfortable. He'll just be hitting numbers, won't he, mate? You know him.
Yeah. So there we go. Perkins and Simpson into the lane. So Perko's pulled himself out of the fight with Fieldsy.
Sorry, Joe.
So he's looking for the undercut. And Antoon also. So maybe Antoon, I think he potentially made some ground there. So just hopefully everybody got it down to the limiter speed of 50k an hour there, because Antoon made some serious ground on the way in.
We'll soon find
Watch
out.
the clock.
So Antoon tucked in behind Simpson. Simpson looking at the back of Perkins' car now. Remember, Simpson in the pit lane before Perko. So just watch the drops on these jacks. We're just actually in car here, still with Simo.
Yeah, Simo's about 3.5-4 seconds ahead on my clock. So there you go, 32, 33, 34.
Oh,
35
both of them.
For Simo.
They dropped together, but Simo's missed the gear, J-Man.
Yeah, 32 for Shields, 37 for Simpson, and a 35 for Antoon. So even Antoon stopped, not
Here
ideal.
We're going to get a replay here. Both the cars literally dropped together. And Simpson not picking up the throttle, and Perko driving away. Wow.
So the big part of that puzzle as well is now Shieldsy needs
Where's
to come
Shields?
in and
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
right.
He needs to do a 32.101 to be on the same page as Lee Perkins.
Yep,
Otherwise,
yep.
without a doubt, if he goes 33 or 34,
mate, just tense, like you're saying. Like it's only going to be a few tenths. It'll be game over. That's it.
Here
There
he comes. We're going to
Yep.
find out. He's covering the undercut straight away. Needed to do this.
We're
Comes
down.
in hot, comes in 148k an hour, scrubs it down.
That's Melling.
42.
That's Melling in front of him as well, J-Man, in the pit lane.
Melling in the lane also. He's a super safe set of hands on the entries. Doesn't ask too much of the risk factor on the way in. You can see.
That's Perkins, is it? No, Grimmer. That's Grimmer's car.
Yeah, Uncle Joe in there.
On the blocks as well. We really need to watch Shields here, don't we, J-Man? And what he hits here.
Yep.
So Perkins past Simpson in the pit lane, pretty much.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Perko running down that back straight, and we know how he freaking sends it down the back here again.
Okay, so Melling goes 32. That's what he needed to do. He needed to do that. Then we see.
Okay, so Shields. Here we go. He's off the jacks.
Goes 32. So this is going to be.
Here we
tight
go.
with
This is
Perko.
close.
Gets out in front, comfortable, no problem. But he's got Uncle
I
Joe in front of him.
I don't know whether that's comfortable. That is close. And, obviously, Perko, with it just, ties up the temps and all. But it's on. And here we are. The battle resumes. And we are 17 minutes to go here. And this will run away extremely quickly, these 17 minutes, J-Man. good solid
So
race
Melling-
from these guys. Look, I think we've had 2 retirements. 9 cars started, very short field of drivers, but it has been going on the whole freaking time. These guys, no mucking around, J-Man.
No, and this is where it gets interesting. On the limited tyre sets, who has got what left?
Oh
We're gonna
yeah,
find out.
yeah. Who's where? Who's running on second-hand sets and who's not? That's right. And this
Yep.
is where we see it, isn't it? It's right down the back end of this second race usually. Who's saved it up? Who's used it up? Perkins, relentless. And almost frightening to watch sometimes, I tell you. Shields.
So
sorry.
Net gain to Steve Melling there by way of obviously Kenny Simpson having a 37-second stop. Obviously Shieldsy with a 32 jumps. Kenny Simpson, same with Perko. But what that does is it makes a 7-second margin for Steve Melling for the next quarter of an hour.
Yep.
And I don't reckon he'll blow that at all the way he's driving.
No, solid as a rock. Steve-O, he'll be loving this. Getting out in front. Making it happen. Shields, look, Shieldsy will be loving this as well. I mean, he has had a fight on his hand all night. Whether it was Steve Melling and him, or it's bloody Perko and him. He's like been fighting the whole night, so he'll be loving that as well. Couple of
2.5 second margin from Antoon to Simpson as well, so that's not done for Antoon to try and claw his way back. We saw him effectively at the back of the field after a unfortunate bit of a touch up down there at turn 2 and went backwards.
15 minutes to go too, J-Man, and you know we know what what Antoon can achieve in 15 odd minutes, mate. It's pretty impressive. So,
and I mean. I think, you know, like at this point of time, you watch him now. If he's gone and bolted on his best set of tyres, you watch the totem light up. Last that round was a 56.0, best time of a 55.8, and you watch this thing. If he's got a good set of rubber on, he'll claw that gap. It's already down to 2 seconds to Ken Simpson, so he's already taken 4/10 out of that since I last looked at it. And what can he do? How far can he go? Perko, he is consumed with the battle of him and Ev Shields, so they will not be thinking about Simpson at this point, let alone Antoon. Melling, he's just out there doing his thing. I think he'll be tough to beat from here. That, what is it, 6.7 seconds to Shieldsy. That's going to be a tough one unless he spent all his credits rubber-wise.
Well, the time will tell, and what time have we got? About 13 and a half friggin' minutes, Jay. So, like I said, these last few laps and this last quarter of the race always runs so fast. It runs away. These guys, look at these guys locked in battle. Obviously, Shields and Perkins.
Even in battle, they're 4/10 faster than Steve Melling up the road in front of them that lap around. So. And then Mav has just lit the totem up with a 55.5. So if you think he hasn't got some rubber underneath him, he sure has.
Yeah, definitely. So Antoon coming in hot. Look at that time, J-Man. Steve Melling just hitting the numbers. What's he doing? Last lap is 56.3, you know. So he's actually he's not that far off his best lap in the race. So he's just being conservative, but still hitting the numbers.
He is the slowest of the top 5 in the last lap round, though, so he needs to be conscious that he just got to stay with it.
He's got 6 seconds up his sleeve and 12 minutes. No mistakes, Steve-O. And look at these two. We keep going back. The cameras keep flicking back. The 2 closest cars on track. Easily. For pretty much the whole night, actually, Dave. To be honest.
Yeah, it's probably been
the
Shieldsy. Here's that corner again. He is just struggling with that left-hander at the top of the hill.
It's been the Neville Shields show tonight, I tell you. This guy has been on the camera nearly the whole time. Like I said, battling. Oh, here we go. Oh, Perkins. Big look.
Oh,
At the
he had to
back
have another
straight.
stab of the brake there. He's just got so much more pace, I
He's-
think, than anybody down through that part of the racetrack.
So we're talking just under 2-minute
Yeah,
laps
he's
here.
close now. He's going to have a
2
look
minute
this
left.
one. He
We
is
got
right underneath the wing.
4 5-odd laps here, J-Man. 5 odds, should I say, laps left to go. So it's getting serious. Perko's going, okay. Rightio, Shieldsy. Oh, Perko spun it!
Where is
No.
Simpson?
There he goes.
Where's Antoon? There he is. So Perko
Oh,
goes from the penthouse to the shit house in one corner.
And here it is, look at this. What was it? Oh, just on the loud pedal. Had the apex.
Yeah, just-
got the braking right. Too much noise.
Yeah.
Perko. Ah. He'll be dirty. He'll be way dirty. He
Is
threw
that a
that
tyre
away.
quality thing? Is that tyre just not up to what he wants it to?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
Yeah, that is our fault.
No,
I'll tell you what, it's going to get spicy too. Is Antoon on Simpson? Can Antoon drive this thing to
Okay.
a podium? 10.5 minutes. I'm going to say, hell yeah, brother.
Let's try and curse Phil.
Phil kisses himself, mate.
Yeah.
If he makes a mistake, it's on him.
Oh, you know it. So Antoon on the charge, J-Man.
1 second, the margin.
We try not to curse him. Like, where the hell am I meant to point the cameras to?
How do you curse Phil when last that round was a 55-4? He is on the gas.
Yeah, nice work from the boy. And you're right, we did get robbed of a great battle there. Well, it's been going on all night, so we had a fair chunk of it already. But yeah, under 10 minutes to go here. Winding down, Steve Melling. Mr. Consistency here, J-Man just hit his numbers. Like you said, he's still got to be conscious of the gap, but he's got this. He is so good. Nev Shields in second now. In a little bit of clean air with Lee Perkins off his car. Simo still making mistakes at one again. Antoon on the charge. Lackluster qualifying and a bit of a spin early in the race has put him well back, so he's on the charge. As is Lee Perkins now as well. Probably resigning himself to 5th position at the moment, I'd suspect, with Antoon in front of him. Rando and Grimmer in 7th, rounding out the field at the moment. Not long to go, ladies and gentlemen. But where's it going to happen? If it's going to happen, Kenny Simpson, Phil Antoon, I would suspect will be the next
Turn 1.
close encounter.
It'll be turn 1 if Kenny keeps cooking around the brake.
Kenny will just drive out into the sand and let Phil pass. It's anything like his past efforts earlier in the race. But look, Kenny quick tonight. He's been a little bit distracted. He's actually, even in this little left-hander here, which never gets a bit distracted in as well, J-Man, doesn't always nail that one. So Kenny Simpson's just going to stay focused here.
5.7 the margin now up the road. Shieldsy with nothing in the mirror now has been allowed to look forward and just chop into that margin just ever so slightly.
Simpson.
What does Melling come across the line? Comes across for a 56.5 versus Shieldsy's 55.9.
Wow, Melling's not that far in front. We're just like watching. So we just watched Simpson and Antoon run across the line. So you just called it Steve-O running across the line there. That's what have we got?
Kenny,
Down to 5.5 seconds. Oh, just.
Can we get a break? Can we get a brake pad sponsor for Ken Simpson?
He literally used every single inch of turn 1 to make that happen there. So, we look over the rear wing of Kenny's car.
They're both on track cuts. Kenny from turn 1, Mav from turn 2.
Surely.
No, they are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can see it on our data actually. Yes, you are right. So
it is on.
with time running out, J-Man,
it is.
we start to wind down to the end of round 5 here in Asrnz's 2025 Lightweight Cup. It's been,
Von Simpson.
man, it's very short field of cars here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and but the epic racing. These guys are putting such a big show on for such a short field of cars. We've got to thank you guys too, tuning in and hitting us up in the chat box there. Legends, hit the like button while you're there and sit back for the next 6 odd minutes and just watch this unfold. Simpson, I don't know. Simo, like Antoon at his best is just gonna freaking melt the back of Simo's car here.
All right, on the count of 3.
Okay, we're gonna go.
3,
You'll stop for Kenny.
2,
here.
1. Stop,
Stop,
Kenny.
Kenny. Stop, bro. Back there. Oh, he didn't hear us. We need a bigger yell,
didn't
guys.
work.
We need more people.
It is-
We need more people here. Oh no. Oh, because I thought we got the timing right. Oh no, Mavs tagged him.
Who else is coming? Where's Lee Perkins?
Where is Perko actually? Oh, he's gone back.
No, he's not far behind them now.
Yeah, he's a bit behind.
What is he? Oh, you know, he's still 4.8.
Yeah. So, oh, bit of a bump there. It's all going on. Look, we can't try. See, we're not cursing them, we're training. No, like, stop here.
Shout out to Ken Simpson tonight for really muscling up in the defence. We see him so many times just be the absolute consummate gentleman
The
and
gentleman.
just sort of sit down.
Oh,
You go.
every
and
week.
tonight,
Every week.
he has fought for everything tonight. I reckon he's got some belief in his pace here tonight and has not rolled over for anybody.
No, well, he's got another 4.5 freaking minutes to do that, Jamie. So he's just got to keep that up. And we'll be applauding him. And we will have him in the commentary box as well. And damn, J-Man, I think we've only, you and I have probably had Simo in the I could count on probably 2 fingers how many times we had Simo in the comms box, bro. So that would be awesome stuff. And too, on the other hand, you know, he's got a swipe car to the bloody fridge over here. So
55.470. The margin's now dropping back to as low as 4.6 with the bottlenecking effect. So that is a massive lap.
Okay, so that is a massive lap. So to put it in perspective, J-Man, Antoon with the quickest lap of the race so far was a 55.442. Okay,
Yep,
so
he's a 55.470.
Yeah,
so that is
300
mega pace. Shields, he's
300 of a second or something. So yeah, very quick. So Shields coming on strong at the end of the race. Is it too little too late? No, it's not. He's in second position, mate. So great effort. Got
a couple of laps to run.
Podium finish. I think we got him in race 1 as well, J-Man. So
Yep.
awesome stuff.
Got the P3 in race 1, a well earned one under attack from Perko.
It's been a bit of.
Can he hang on to this thing? 0.8 is the margin. He's got probably, I think, one more lap to go after this. Where is Melling? Yeah, it'll be one more lap by my calculations. This one and one more. Melling wide, gets a bit of sand. Coming down the hill. 4 seconds is the margin now.
Oh, that's dropped well away, J-Man. Actually, from what was, I don't know, nearly 7 seconds.
It was 7 after pit stops.
Yeah, so that has dropped out. It's nearly cut that in half back to now. And we can see, you can almost see the 2 of them actually in camera shot. Hang on, we'll just try the other camera here. Melling and Shields right there, J-Man. But let's, like you said, what about they got 2 laps? They got this one and one more.
Is it this one and
Oh,
one more?
jeez. Well, they haven't called.
It's gonna be
They
tight,
haven't
mate.
called it last lap, have they? Because it was so close. Melly came across with what 1 minute and 50.5 seconds or something. Like what what he's doing. So, mate, this is going to be close. This could be the last lap.
Up Kenny here. Antoon having a big look
on the outside. Kenny's just got to hold his nerve here, doesn't he, mate?
Yeah, drives that nice. Rob Peter to pay Paul line there so he can get on the throttle nice and hard through the right hand. He does a good job of that. It's a key passing opportunity at the ring.
A lot of fans.
55.2 was the last lap round for Antoon. If you don't think he wants this podium, check out the lap time.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Kenny looked like he actually covered then.
Go figure, J-Man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in shock. Well done.
and look, I think he's going to need to cover, well, probably for the next 3 or 4 corners here.
Yep.
And really nail the left-hander here, the braking area, and just the
3 seconds the margin between first and second.
Kenny,
now,
nice work there, and he needs to get this one. And he's pretty bloody safe, J-Man, I reckon. Let's get back up to Melling here, because this is going to be close. We've got 15 seconds here. Watch this. This is close,
J-Man. He can't afford to roll out. It's 2.7 seconds, the distance. So he's going to come across
We're going to go another lap.
With 4 seconds to go.
We've got a lap, and Kenny Simpson will be dreading that. Oh, my God. How close is this? Shieldsy now 3.5 seconds or less behind Melling as well. So, wow. A lot going on.
Can he stop?
Can he stop, Ken?
Oh, it's the 1 lap he needed to stop it, and he did.
He's got it. And look at the difference. No pressure from Antoon.
And this is Ken's battling an absolute master in most cars. This guy is, you know, anybody that knows Mav, aka Phil Antoon, knows the prowess, how successful he has been in his sim racing endeavours. So Kenny is just doing a fantastic job. So is Steve Melling, Nev Shields also going to battle.
Yeah, all these boys.
Can Simo hang on to this one? You know Mav's going to throw everything at this, so this will be a test. This will be a test.
J-Man, this is crazy. It's too much pressure. I'm nervous for Kenny. No.
Oh, they come together. Kenny gets away with it. I think that'll be it. That'll be enough.
Oh no! He covered. He squeezed it. He just said no, Phil, no.
You gotta bloody earn it. You gotta earn it. 2.5 seconds of distance between Steve Melling. I reckon he's got this. He's got this.
I'm exhausted. The pressure. I'm feeling Kenny Simpson's pressure. Here we go. Steve Melling, 2 wheels in the air. Through that final.
Still pushing hard, 2.6 seconds of margin. He has kept the hammer down, but shout out to Nev Shields for not giving up on the fight to get to the front. So we go Steve Melling for P1 in the feature over Nev Shields. 2 really, really quick guys tonight. Got a handle on these things. And Kenny's, excuse me, Simpson, getting excited.
J-Man's already celebrating.
Celebrating already.
Phil Antoon
to the podium over Phil Antoon. What a fantastic battle.
And Perko right there. Wow.
Rando
not far behind.
Grimmer in 7th. That's awesome. What a great battle tonight. Fantastic racing. Just goes to show a short field, but nothing but quality out there. The guys really put on a show tonight.
Man, I was so nervous. What a great race to watch there. Wow.
Oh, mate.
Man.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I've got to grab him.
No, just get him. We're just going to watch the boys roll over the line. The last few. I think Grimmer probably had
Yeah, Kenny. Kenny muscled up, grabs a podium.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, it is.
fucking pole to P3, Kenny, mate. Whatever you did today, replicated every Thursday, mate, because you were absolutely on fire tonight. What a fantastic race, buddy.
That's good. I didn't think I was up that far until I looked and I was third, and then I seen him and team coming. I thought we got to go for it. So that was
No, I thought
pretty good.
I thought you D'd up really nice, mate. The defence at the back end was beautiful. Even the scramble at the back end on the last lap, we had to turn left and a right-hander to gather it up and drive away. I thought that was beautiful, mate. Look, Ken, we don't get to talk too much in the booth, but tonight I feel like that was a legitimate earn, mate. You were fast in race 1. You were even faster in Q2, and mate, fantastic driving, mate. You earned every bit of that. Well done, mate.
Yeah, no, that was a hard one. That was good. Thank you.
How were the nerves towards the end of that?
Oh, they were shocking. Yeah, I'm still shaking now. I got one hit from Antine. I didn't think I was going to get another one. I got another one. Well, I got to go. He's trying to push me. I wasn't looking back, so I was just doing my thing. And every time he come in, I must have come in on him, but I didn't know if it was my fault or his.
No, it was good. It was good quality stuff. Well, I was nervous for you, mate. Just watching Glenn and I, were just like, whoa, this is going down to the wire. So very enjoyable. Well done, Kenny. You're a legend, bro. Nice work.
The front boys a bit of a front so that was good.
No, good stuff, Kenny. Yourself and Antoon gave us a great display at the back end of that one. That was fantastic, mate. Enjoy that one. And we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
I was trying to save Stevie, but he got away. He was just slowly getting away from me. I don't know if he had fresh tyres at the beginning or.
Oh, I think he had 150 shot of nitrous under that thing tonight, mate. I think. Yeah.
I was trying my hard to stay in front of him, but I went a bit too late in the corner, first corner. I think.
No, well done, mate.
Good. Yep. Thank you.
Done.
That was good.
Awesome, brother. Thank you, Kenny. You're a bloody legend. Cheers, mate. All right, so that was Simo out of P3. The next guy, you could have sworn this guy had the sponsorship rights for the race tonight because he was freaking all over the TV. Nev Shields, take a bow. What a race.
Hey, guys. Thank you.
Mate, you had a little bit of everything tonight. Race 1, quali as well, challenging. But, man, the pace of that car at the back end of race 2, you hunted that gap down 7.2 seconds, brought it down to about 3 seconds there, or slightly under. Sorry, 2.5, 2.6 at the very end, mate. What a massive race.
Yeah, I was hoping to have a few laps with my mate Steve-O for a bit there, but I just couldn't quite catch him.
He's quick.
But yeah,
he was quick.
And the battles, mate. The Lee Perkins battles, the Steve Melling battles. You know, like they were on. It started literally, from the trading and quali, mate. With obviously your championship combatant dropped out between Q1 and race 1. Drove through, put some serious pressure on you at the back end, Nev, but you held your nerve, and then you had to do it again in race 2.
Yeah, he had an awesome drive on race 1 to come from the back. I think I was a bit complacent, I thought, he's at the back, So yeah, lucky race 1, really lucky. But yeah, race 2, she was a bit, it was a bit argy-bargy in the first few laps there, but it was good fun.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Well, it was a Nev Shield show, I tell you. You were in the thick of it pretty much the whole night. So,
yeah.
a lot of freaking airtime, bro. And good fun to watch. No matter who you were fighting with. So, awesome stuff.
Yeah, your bloody rear vision mirror. Your rear vision mirror got more work than a Mexican labourer, mate. Seriously.
I was trying not to look at it too much, to be honest.
Yeah,
good stuff, mate. Hey, look, well deserved. Once again, double podium. Another good bank of points from our series leader. So well done, Shieldsy. I'm already excited for next week. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Good job. Cheers. Great night.
Cheers, mate. All right, so there you go. That is Shieldsy out of P2. But the man of the moment that drove an absolute mega feature race, got himself in the top spot and just set sail. Steve Melling, take a bow. Wow. What a fantastic race, mate.
He didn't do too bad in the first one either, Joe, man.
he absolutely monstered the first one, the pass. Talk to us about the pass on Shieldsy, the opportunity at the top of the hill, Steve-O.
race 1.
Have we even-
yeah,
we got
it's
him. Got him.
yeah, you got me on comms, yeah. A bit of a blur, I can't actually remember much. Did he run wide? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I didn't bring it up with him, but that left-hander at the top of the hill was kind of his Achilles heel all night. And to be honest, I think there was 2 cars that looked incredible in the final chicane, and it was yourself and Lee Perkins were just mega down there through there tonight. The amount of compliance and comfort that you looked like you had with the car was crazy good.
It just absorbed all the curbs and bumps, eh? It's like, why can't we have suspension like that in all cars? It just floated over them. I actually wondered how much you could take and get away with it. It got a little bit scary to a point. I was like, oh man, normally it'd be exit stage left at that point, but no, the car was hooked up. Kenny did a great first lap, so wrapped that he just looked ahead and kept his line, held his nerve. Obviously ran wide into turn 1, but yeah, man, mega surprising result really. I thought pressure was coming on with Nev at the end. He was starting to do some fast laps, and I did put second-hand tyres on. So
we did wonder, because we could see you slowly coming back to him towards the end of the race there. And
7.2 back to 2.6. We thought there'd be a difference in rubber, and hey, and that's the cool part about the format. But if you look at the little things, Steve-O, it was obviously taking the opportunity in race 1 up the inside, up the top of the hill. We talk about the second race, the ability once Kenny did that run wide to check out and then back it up with that beautiful pit stop, 32 second stationary, 101 flat for the transition. Those guys went like 37s, 35s. You did have a couple of guys mirror your 32s, but they weren't really in contention for you. So to back that up, and you actually came out after there was a bit of a pit stop walk battle going on between a couple of the boys behind you, between Shieldsy and co, and they actually that increased your gap to 7.2. So you look comfy tonight, mate. And obviously you talk about the cars riding the curbs. It's the first time in a long time that me and Davo commented, look like there's certain corners you're hooking the inside tyre on the inside of the curb and just railing it round, and it doesn't look upset about it.
Very stable, yeah. Solid car. But then the TC was on 1, and I did try 0, but keep spinning out in a couple of corners. So that TC1 was probably a bit too much, but like I say, it made it really stable if you stick a wheel on the curb or on the inside and help it rotate.
Yeah, awesome, mate. No, hey, look, well done. Shorter field tonight, but I'll tell you what, it lacked no less action than we've seen anywhere, mate. It was absolutely mega tonight.
It's awesome.
We are actually spent. That was probably as busy a night behind the mic as we've had on any other good night that we do. So well done to you boys for going out there and putting on a show, mates, and fantastic result for yourself, Steve-O. Well done.
Yeah, awesome, solid. Thanks, guys. You guys do a solid job. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to sitting back and having a drink, watching the stream.
Awesome.
Yeah, boy. Well done, mate. Well done, Steve Melling. There you go. Steve Melling from P1, race 2, goes 2-1 for the night. Probably takes the honours, actually, for the night.
I would think so, J-Man. So
yeah, by way of Mav finishing P4.
Yep.
Mav goes 1-4, Steve-O goes 2-1, and he would take the round for round 5 at the Nurburgring.
And then obviously we've got the Nev Shields and Perko battle going in the top of the points. I can't wait to see where the points shake out for next week. What is next week, J-Man? You ask. No, you didn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
I was thinking it.
It's Red Bull Ring, ladies and gentlemen, in the KTMs. And I thought they were awesome tonight here at Nurburgring. I'm such a big fan of Red Bull Ring, and I reckon these KTMs at Red Bull is just going to be next level. I reckon it's like a massive go-kart track, and these things are just like massive go-karts. So,
well, you heard Steve-O talking about, the willingness for these things to ride the curbs. You're going to watch these things send it down through turn 1 here, take a shitload of curbs.
And two.
Yeah, and it'll be fantastic to watch. I tell you what, it won't lack any drama, and mate, we're up for it. And of course, we've always said I think these boys have saved the best for last. We are Porsche fanboys, and we're going to go for a cup car, a Porsche Cup car for round 7 and round 8. It's going to be good. Get amongst it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, big, massive Porsche fans, J-Man. We can't wait. The structure of the season is right up our alley, isn't it? We're not even driving it. We're loving it. So awesome stuff. Look, we've got to thank a few people. Obviously, ourselves, MATCHFIT Entertainment, for getting this stuff out on the internets for you guys. Race Command, and as well as Asrnz for putting together such an awesome package in what is the 2025 Lightweight Cup as they wrap up their 10-year anniversary, 10 years in the scene. Great community, J-Man. Awesome stuff. These guys been around 10 years. That is no mean feat, I tell you, in the sim racing landscape. 3 rounds to go.
I'm ready. Was it a moment of silence there, Davo, or are you just choking on?
I don't know. We're going to thank the legends that have tuned in tonight, obviously, and everybody that's hit us up in the chat box. Like, we really appreciate all your support, guys. And obviously, when you support us, you support Asrnz as well in doing so. So, yeah, please hit the like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Just hit the like button anyway. Just do that. Anyway, J-Man, I think that's about a wrap. I think we're done. I'll see you next week at Red Bull Ring on a Thursday night for Asrnz's 2025 Lightweight Cup. See you next week.